Morning, students. Today we are going to discuss an important grammar topic, active and passive voice. Active voice defines that the subject is doing the action, and the passive voice refers to that the subject is being acted upon. Active and passive voice is a particularly essential grammatical structure used in the English language. Understanding the rules governing their uses is crucial for effective communication. Voice of a verb. The voice of a verb is the form of the verb that indicates whether the subject of the sentence is performing the action or the subject is receiving the action. In the English language, verbs can be classified into two types of voices, active voice and passive voice. Active voice. When the subject of the sentence performs the action expressed by the verb, then it is active voice. Example, Nisa ate the apple. Here, Nisa is the subject and performing the action ate. Passive voice. When the subject of the sentence receives the action expressed by the verb or is acted upon, then it is passive voice. Example, the apple was eaten by Nisa. Here, apple is the subject receiving the action was eaten. Active and passive voice rules for conversion. Number one, the subject of the active verb becomes the subject of the passive voice. The active sentence's subject becomes the object of the passive sentence or is dropped. The finite form of the verb is changed to past participle or third form. 3. The preposition by is used before the passive object. Example, active. I learn music. Passive. Music is learned by me. Number 5. Take care of singular and plural nature of nouns or pronouns. 6. Verb or helping verb requires to be adjusted accordingly. 7. Interrogative sentences beginning with WH words what, why, when, etc. The question word is retained in the beginning of the sentence. An interrogative sentence in the active voice remains an interrogative in the passive form. 8. An imperative sentence is a sentence showing order, advice, or request. So, accordingly, in passive voice, we say, you are requested, ordered, or advised, plus infinitive with to. Now, observe the chart carefully. Present tense, simple present tense, structure is subject plus am is are plus third form of the verb plus by plus object. Present continuous tense, subject plus am is are plus being plus third form of the verb plus by plus object. Present perfect, subject plus has or have plus been plus third form of the verb plus by plus object. Present perfect continuous, no change. Now the future simple future, subject plus will or shall plus be plus third form of the verb plus by plus object. Past perfect tense, subject plus will or shall plus have plus been plus third form of the verb plus by plus object. Now other changes, modal verbs, modal verb plus be, infinitive plus v1 is to be plus third form. Imperative is changed using let plus object plus be plus past participle. Intransitive verb, no change. And I, we, he, she, they are changed into me, us, him, her, them, etc. Number 9. Sentences involving order or advice are pro- preferably changed into passive by using the word let or should. Please close the door. You are requested to close the door. Save your soul. Your soul should be saved, or let your soul be saved. Do it, let it be done, or it should be done. 10. In case of a verb having two objects in passive voice, either of them can be written in passive. That is, Hari gave me an apple. Active. I was given an apple by Hari, or an apple was given to me by Hari. Now, 11. Intransitive verb do not have passive forms. Example, I go to school. As the verb is intransitive, so no passive is possible. I arrived, no passive possible. 12. With some verbs, prepositions by is not used, like no, surprise, annoy, contain, vex, please, displease, alarm, line, or throng, etc. Now choose the correct answer. Change the voice from active to passive. The king gave him a reward. So correct option is he was given a reward by the king. Option B is the correct. Whom does he look for? Correct option. Who is looked for by him? Whom does he look for? Who is looked for by him? Option C. I saw him leaving the house. So he was seen leaving the house by me. Option D is correct. Who gave you permission to enter? By whom were you given permission to enter? Option A, the correct option. Look at the poll results. Let the poll results be looked at. Option B. 6. They first sun dried the garbage for 1 to 3 days to bring down the moisture level. The garbage was first sun dried. The garbage was first sun dried for 1 to 3 days to bring down the moisture level. Option A is correct. They will ask you a lot of questions at the interview. You will be asked a lot of questions at the interview. The thief climbed over the wall without being seen. The wall was climbed over by the thief without being seen. The principal kept the staff members waiting. The staff members were kept waiting by the principal. Option A is correct. Do you understand what I mean? Is what I mean understood by you? Number 11. The noise of the traffic kept me awake. I was kept awake by the noise of traffic. Option A is correct. Before festival, the shops are thronged with men, women, and children making various purchases. Men, women, and children throng the shop before festivals making various purchases. So, with throng, by is not used. I don't like people keeping me waiting. I don't like being kept waiting by the people is understood, not required. Women like men to flatter them. Women like to be flattered by men. People speak English all over the world. English is spoken all over the world. He teaches us grammar. We are taught grammar by him. He was congratulated by the teacher on his brilliant success in the recent examination. His teacher congratulated him on his brilliant success in the recent examination. It is your duty to make tea at 11 o'clock. You are supposed to make tea at 11 o'clock. I'm doing sums. Sums are being done by me. The people elected him mayor. He was elected mayor by the people. They drew a circle. A circle was drawn by him. I dash to become successful. I have always wanted to become. I have always wanted to become successful.